We are back. The Food Bank for New York City works with over 800 partners, providing food, nutrition, education, and some economic empowerment across the 5 boroughs while advocating for a more equitable future. Our next guest, a U.S. military veteran who is dedicated to addressing hunger, not only in his community, but particularly among food insecure veterans. Joining us now is the Director of Operations at Food Bank for New York City, Mohammed Talha, and thank you so much for being with us, Mohammed. And first and always, I always say thank you for your service.
Thank you. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you for having me here today.
No, I thank you. And when I think about what goes on in New York City, it's a hustling, bustling city. A lot is going on, and sometimes we lose that tendency of forgetting that there's so many people out there who are struggling to eat from day to day. You talk about struggling to make it, but really struggling to eat from day to day. What are you seeing with regards to food insecurity?
So you're correct, sir. Currently, if I share some stats with you, currently there are around 1.4 million New Yorkers who are facing food insecurity at the moment. And if we talk particularly about veterans, New York has more than 133,000 veterans residing in New York City. And out of those 133,000 veterans, there are at least 11% who are facing food insecurity and 7% who are unemployed.
So for yourself, this is not just, it's personal and it's a passion.
Absolutely, sir. I'm a veteran. Right now I'm serving in U.S. Army Reserves. I work with veterans. When I'm there, I see veterans who served before and now they are back to their civilian life. There are several reasons that they are facing this food insecurity. Some of them are no more employed. Some of them are employed but not making enough income, especially their circumstances these days in the world, that they are not able to easily afford the food every day. And that's when our organization come in to support veterans in every way possible to make sure they are getting the nutritious food every moment they want.
So for veterans that are out there right now and that are food insecure, what are some of the challenges that are really resonant to this population?
So just like I just said, some of them are unemployed. Some of them are employed but not making enough income to afford food. The way a food bank may help them and are helping them is to employ veterans just like myself. Give them employment, train them. Just like I know how it feels when you transition from military service to a civilian career. So it's important for civilian organizations just like Food Bank for New York City to respect those veterans and employ them and train them, bring them up to speed to get them running just like they were playing their part to serve the United States of America.
Right. You've made a tremendous transition, right, from armed service to being an advocate. And for yourself, talk to us about that journey that's got you to a place of, becoming an advocate.
Yep.
How'd you get there?
So I'm still serving in the Army Reserves component. The journey is amazing, sir. A little bit background of me, I was born and raised in Pakistan. I was not born in the United States. I'm an immigrant who moved here like 14 years ago. And when I came here, I saw a big difference of life. This was a completely new, different world to me versus that part of the world. Where we lack basic human rights, where the food insecurity is too high. If we talk about Pakistan, 30% of the population is facing food insecurity. So when I moved to this country, I got that respect and importance of which every human being should get. So that drove the passion inside me to start giving back to this country. And probably like 3 to 4 years after I moved here, I decided to join U.S. Armed Forces. One of the reasons was I was always very active in terms of like athletics and things. I always loved adventures. So Army was one of the ways where I could go enjoy those adventures and at the same time start giving back to the United States, who was giving me a lot, which I could not get in initial part of my life.
Yeah. So here we are now, and the work continues. When you look and see where we are today, do you see things getting better or worse?
Things are getting better, sir. We all have to play our part. If every individual play their part to help the community to overcome the food insecurity, you do see a difference. So we just have to continue the great work we owe to the community who do not easily deserve food.
Right. So you're the Director of Operations. Talk to me about how that goes.
It's amazing, sir. We are a mission-oriented organization. Our mission is to help every New Yorker to achieve food security for good. So day starts with the mission in mind. We all gather in the warehouse where I work for. I'm director of operations of that warehouse. We have a mission in our mind. We go in there and we make sure that work we are going to do today is going to get to those tables of community members who might not have food if we do not work hard to get them what they deserve. So that mission drives all of us in the organization. It feels super happy at the end of the day of what we are doing for the community.
Yeah, and the community response. How do you feel about the impact that you're making right there?
So a lot of times when we go on the food pantries or the member agencies who we distribute our food to, whenever Food Bank New York City truck stops to deliver food, you see a line of up to 200 community members waiting for the food. And whenever a truck stops and you see those smiles and satisfaction feeling in them, okay, food is here, that's a very emotional feeling to see. And also we feel really blessed to be a part of this campaign to help those members who wait for the food.
And the holidays are here, coming up on us right here. Any anticipation as to like how busy you'll be?
It will be very busy. We're already busy, sir. We just need to make sure that everyone enjoys the holidays. Everyone have things to enjoy on Thanksgiving.
Right.
So it's just not us. Everyone in the community should do what everyone should be doing to enjoy.
Okay. Muhammad, glad to have you here. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for having me, sir.
I appreciate you. Now, next time you come back, you call me Darren. You don't call me sir, because that makes me feel really, really old right now on this show, okay? So
Roger that.
All right, Roger. All right, listen, now, if you want more information, visit the website, foodbanknyc.org.